So here we are again with another beautiful bike. 500cc big bore thumper, two-stroker. What? Smoke. 1987 KX500, all original bike again. Like I said, over and over, we're going to give you a walk around of this bike, show you what was going on, and we'll take it from there. This is a survivor, like some of the other bikes we show you. This bike has not been touched up at all. It has nothing bolted onto it other than, a couple little aftermarket pieces that somebody did. But original plastic seat, side panels, frame, everything on here. Handlebars, everything. So 1987 has a big gas tank on the KX500 in 87. They must have really thought you were going to race the deserts or something. FMF pipe. The FMF pipe is off a newer style one. It's off an 88 and up bike. On an 87, it should be more straight in this area. It shouldn't curve around the radiator. But for you guys that want to put a newer pipe on an 87, you can see that it fits pretty nice. So this bike came out of New Hampshire. This bike used to actually be registered for the street. In New Hampshire you can do that, get away with a bunch of the stuff. So this guy, which we're going to show you in one second, had an ignition. Has an ignition under the seat here. He made a bracket and put an ignition under the seat so he could actually park it outside stores and so on. It's got the FMF piping on it and the silencer on it. It's got this little filter, which, I would instantly get rid of that. And a little carburetor spacer right there with a set of Boyson reeds in it. Other than that, this thing's still sitting on the original kickstand. Very rare to find these kickstands and so on. Well, it's a nice bike, survivor bike. I actually have every single piece of plastic for this bike. And I have factory radiator shrouds and factory stickers and everything. So I have factory radiator shrouds with stickers, and then I have factory stickers, all with Kawasaki part numbers on them and everything, so I could go through this bike. Like I said, I have every single piece of plastic for it. The seat's in great condition, so the seat wouldn't need to be touched up. But it's a good survivor bike. It's a very nice candidate to look at to see what, if you could find one that's already a good survivor condition. If you just pulled the white number plate backgrounds off of this bike and you just swapped a few little things like that over, this thing would clean up even a lot nicer. The silver is very simple. There's spray can silvers you can buy at auto stores and AutoZone and Pep Boys and stuff. That's very similar to the frame, even though look at just a little tiny bit that's actually worn right here. But you could find silvers like that right there and touch the frame up. Obviously black, it's just regular high temp black. And yeah, I mean it's a good candidate for survivor here. Show you guys what's going on around here with a stock looking 87 bike with a newer style pipe on it, so you guys can see that. And if you're trying to restore something and make it look somewhat original, or you're trying to find a rider survivor, this would be considered a rider survivor, but this would take almost no money to get this thing up to par and get it to showroom condition. And the 500s didn't have fork boots, so it shouldn't have blue fork boots on there. Some people think that it looks better with them. Some people take them on, put them on, and so on. It's a nice bike, man. Nice 1987. These bikes are getting harder and harder to find, especially in the big bores. I see them here and there listed overseas. I see them in Australia and so on, and they're just not all around the country here anymore as much as they don't pop up anyway. So if you see one, it's an awesome bike right here. Very comfortable too. The seat's more comfortable than the newer style bikes. This is the last year of this style. 1987 is a 1 year only machine, so it looks like it looks like its own body style. It looks like this, and that's it. With this big gas tank is a little on the large side. However, I mean, you can go run the desert with this thing. Got a big gas tank, boys. Yeah, here's another one. So we got a few more videos coming up, guys. Check us out for our vintage bikes, the McNasty Customz collection, McNastyCustomz.com. We sell a lot of parts, our parts, not motorcycle parts. And McNasty Customz on Facebook and McNasty Customz on Instagram. Check us out, guys. Like and share, please.